Cool. Okay, let's go.
What's going on, guys? Aggronix here, and I'm joined by my good buddy JJ. What's going on?
What's going on, Aggronix?
Aggronix. So today we're going to discuss Pokemon Moon and Sun. What the fuck? Okay, let me tell you a
That
story.
sounds so powerful, man.
I was in school today, alright? I was just going through, hiding my phone from my teachers, because if they see your phone, they take it off you. It's gone. You never see it again, literally. I was just, going through the Wi-Fi, I was going through it, and whoa! I'm in the Amino chat, it pops up Pokemon Moon and Sun breaking news. I'm like, whoa, I gotta stop. I'm like, miss, can I go to the bathroom? I need to check this shit out. So I check it out, and it's like detailed. So this is going up on hopefully Thursday, if I'm good and I'm smart. This is going up on Thursday. And this is crazy, because we've got no news of the new games at all. There's been all these games. There's been all this hype around, Pikachu
Pokemon
Detective
Go
Game,
and all that,
Pokemon
yeah.
Go, Pokken Tournament.
Jesus, man.
Pekin. I sound like a fucking hero. Yeah, there's been all this hype on Pokemon, but there hasn't been a main series game in a long time at this point. What was it, 2014?
Yeah.
November? Yeah, it was November. Yeah, it was over a year now. So, at this point, for a lot of people, Pokemon is getting very, very stale. For me, it's not, because the league has been going on. That's been so much fun to do. So, it hasn't really gotten stale for me. But before then, yeah, I guess you could say that. Before I joined the league and before I was doing a real Let's Play.
I was off of Pokemon for a good 6 months or so.
Yeah, and it's crazy that Pokemon is just such this hype thing that they announce a little tiny leak of possible names of the game.
They just
and
say
you're
the
right
logo.
back into it. They literally just put it Moon and Sun. So let me get into it.
Exactly.
What we'll do is I'll start with what I think is going to happen, and then we'll start with Jay. So first of all, I think we can both agree it's pretty obvious it's going to be Gen 7. I don't think it's Gen 6. It might be, but
it could be like what I'm thinking, right? Oh, no, okay, go.
No. Actually, look, I want to hear what you want to say.
What I'm thinking is like it's gonna be Gen 7, right?
Yeah.
But then we're gonna get Pokemon Z. Like, we're gonna be in Gen 7, but we're gonna come back to Kalos for Pokemon Z, because Kalos is obviously not finished, because we have Volcanion and all that crap.
Well,
there's a bunch of stuff unanswered, like the Zygarde forms and all that stuff.
I get what you mean. And usually, even if they don't make a Z, like what you're talking about, they didn't make Pokemon Gray for Black and White.
I know what you mean, but like
but they made something. Black and White had Black and White 2. Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Well, actually, Gold and Silver had Crystal.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. So
like a sequel.
There's always been some kind of. Let's say it this way. There's always been a tie, a bow on the present. There's always been something to finalize it. And it's the final game of the season in the franchise, in the region. They've kind of left it as it is. They've put a nice little bow on it, and they've left it, and it's been perfect. And they've been doing that for a while now. I think the only game that's kind of out of nowhere is X and Y, and that hasn't gotten any finalized thing. So X and Z could still happen, but Sun and Moon, these aren't, this is not finalized, this is not official, but it does sound like this is just going to be, its own thing. And who knows, it might not have anything to do with the main series title. I have no idea what it is.
Exactly, man. It's just like, it's crazy.
So, let's get into what I think it's going to be. Okay, so first of all, it's very, very weird that a Gen 7 game is based on Gen 3 Pokemon. Now, I'm not saying that's going to be a bad thing about it. It's just different. We can't judge it yet. But every game, literally every game up to this point, has been based on some legendary Pokemon or on the box art. The fact that Lunatone and Solrock are not legendaries, or not, perceived to be, makes me feel like they're going to get Mega Evolutions.
Well, maybe it's not just, maybe it's not, Lunatone and Solrock. Maybe, like, they're gonna have they're gonna make some legend or something. Like a sun god, right? And then a moon god. And then like the what's it called? The evil organization is gonna have like Mega Solrock and Mega Lunatone, something like that.
And then if you play Pokemon Moon, then the evil organization wants to plummet the world into darkness, and then
the other one, they just want to burn them alive.
No, they just want to get rid of the night, so they can just do all this crazy shit. The moon one sounds better, but yeah, you know what I mean. So there's a lot of stuff floating around about this, and it's very, very hard. I think, Jay, I know you want Pokemon Z to come out, but I really don't think it's going to come out. Like, they wouldn't do Pokemon Sun and Moon, and there's a habit with Pokemon games that they actually announce the game like halfway through the game. They're almost finished. Remember, they were almost finished. Omega Ruby and Sapphire before they announced it. It like wasn't it announced in like August and it came out in November, or something crazy like that, or it was the summer anyway.
I think it was like April or May, something like that.
No, it definitely wasn't that early. It was literally the earliest. It must have been June. That was the absolute earliest it could have been. Because I remember being like, "Wait, it's almost finished." What? So it'll be interesting to see. I don't think that they would make. You see, they could make it so that Lunatone and Solrock are just like your rival. So the thing I like about Black 2 and White 2, I don't like the games in a whole. I'm not a huge fan of Generation 5. You know, it's just like they're the best storyline wise, but I felt like the game didn't captivate me as much. But I will say Black 2 and White 2 start off perfectly when your rival says, "I raised this thing from an egg." So maybe we'll do the same thing where you pick your starter, you pick the traditional grass, fire, water starter, or maybe they'll change it up, who knows. And they probably won't because that's the formula.
Yeah, it's the tradition, man.
It's a tradition. You can't, it's not like, that's not making a Call of Duty game without guns, you don't do that. But, and then, say your rival, if you play Moon, he has a Lunatone, and you play Sun, he has a Solrock. Maybe something like that. Whether Lunatone and Solrock have a huge part in the story is something that we don't know yet. And it's something that's actually very, very interesting. Like, they could have nothing to do with the overall plot. They could just, the Sun Pokemon could literally just be Xerneas. The Moon Pokemon could just be Yveltal. They could just do simple like that, and then
that would be super boring.
And
though, it could,
so maybe it's not Pokemon Z, but it basically is. It's the same game.
Yeah,
it's just not called Pokemon Z.
It's in Kalos, but it's not. Yeah.
And again, we have this is just completely off top of our head. So, I'm kind of out of things to say. Jay, do you have anything you want to say on it?
I'm just thinking,
I know, it's like what do you say about this? There's like not a lot you can say about
it.
Do
you think Volcanion and Magearna are gonna have a role in it?
What? Who is?
Magearna,
oh yeah, the new guy. I honestly don't think so. Like, we've known Volcanion for like a year now, and he's never turned up, which is really, really weird to me. I don't know what they're gonna do with that, but if they wanted to do something big with Volcanion, they would have done it earlier, or they're going to do it later. I don't think now is the time to do it. I think this is a very, very awkward time to bring them in.
Yeah. Well, they already announced both of them.
Yeah, they could do Hoopa as Lunatone's one, and then maybe, Volcanion is Solrock's one, and then Magearna is the one in the middle. He's basically the Giratina,
yeah.
He's the... You know what I mean? So maybe they'll do something like that, but literally, I have no idea what to think of this right now. This is just completely,
Well, what do you think the, the Team Rocket or the thing or whatever is gonna be, what do you think their mission or whatever?
I think it's the same one that I said. They want to plunge the world into darkness, or they want to plunge the world into light. That makes that's literally the most easiest, one to do. That's just
true.
Like, I made that in 5 seconds. Like, they could do that if they want to. I feel like they'll do something a little bit smarter. I really like Team Flare, just because it was something different. They weren't the standard. Oh, I'm big, I'm bad, I'm going to smash.
Well, it was pretty similar to
Team Rocket, yes.
Galactic.
Well, no, Galactic was pretty, they looked stupid. They had the blue hair, they had the white costumes, but they were pretty stern. But Team Flare was legitimately dumb, and it was interesting. So, do you have anything you want to finish off on, Jay?
I don't know.
Literally have nothing.
I think that's everything.
Yeah, so if you guys have any theories, thoughts on Pokemon Sun and Moon, make sure to leave a comment down below. Tell us what you think of it. Make sure to subscribe to a member of the Aggronix Heavy Slam. It gives me support, tells me if you guys like these videos. We might do more discussion videos with Jay more often, or with other people, because literally it's 11 o'clock right now. Jay was like, yo, let's do a video. I was like, yo, let's do this shit. So I was like, yeah, we might as well do it. But we'll definitely get more people on, and if you'd like to see that, make sure to heavy slam like button down below for us. This has been Aggronix, this has been Jay, and we are out of here. Later.
Bye.